Hello, welcome to another episode of Breadcast Gaming Talk. This is another Elder Scrolls Online discussion video. Rather than this being about the Aldmari Dominion questline like it was going to be, rather, since I have a free trial of ESO Plus for like a week, that gives me free access to all of the DLC for ESO, so I decided to start with the DLC known as Dragonhold, because it sounded fun. Dragonhold DLC puts you back with Sai Sahan for some adventures in southern Elsewhere. The first quest has you stealing a ship called the Perfect Pounce. Then you have to ask Captain Zaji to join the Dragon Guard. Then you and Zaji have to go to Kanarith's Breath Temple, where Clan Mother Tadali will ask you to retrieve a temple bell located in Moonlit Cave. Once you do, Clan Mother Tadali and yourself will cleanse their temple. Then the dragon Nafalar will tell you to go to Zazaradi's quarry and mine, where another dragon, Yagrandu, is located. You have to fight it because it's being controlled by the big evil dragon, Latvulan. You then find out that all of this is being orchestrated by a group called the Order of the New Moon, and so you must infiltrate them by joining them. To do so, you have to pass 3 trials. Really, only the third one is a bit confusing for me, but once I figured out where to start, I was able to figure the whole thing out. At one point, you have to get a special mask, which involves fighting the leader of the Order of the New Moon. Once you get the mask, you go and fight the big evil dragon Latvulan, but it requires that you go to a random desert place that I think is back in time for Nafalar to give you the mask power, which gives you super duper power. You, Nafalar, and the other dragon guard fight the big evil dragon Latvulan, and you kill it in what I think is the best battle I've had in the game so far. A lot of that probably doesn't mean a whole lot coming from me right now, considering that all I've completed in ESO at this time is the main questline and the Daggerfall Covenant questline, but I still had a ton of fun playing this DLC, and I'm glad I got through it while I had my free trial. I'm going to just go out on this limb and say that the characters of Zaji and Casca are definitely 2 standout NPCs out of all of the NPCs I've run into. They're just wonderful. Now, there are some downsides to this DLC that are location specific. There's a lot of traveling, either on foot or on horseback, depending on what you choose, as there are really only 3 or 4 way shrines you can use to get you that very small amount closer to where you need to go, but you're not really that much closer. I also became less and less a fan of the city of Senchel. That's the main city you are in this DLC, because the whole city is a fucking circle, so I got turned around very easily and was confused often where I needed to go. Or more so, what path I needed to take to get where I needed to go, which, yes, the map is useful, but even then I'm opening the map 100 times to go make sure I'm going the right way. But that's really the only stuff I did not like about this DLC. Without ESO Plus, this DLC will cost you 1,500 crowns, and to get that many crowns you will have to spend about 15 bucks. All said and done, I would say this DLC takes around 6 to 7 hours to complete, so you can decide for yourself if it's worth $15. I guess the other option is to get 1 month of ESO Plus, which also costs $15. That way you can play this DLC and the other ones and make sure you get the most out of your $15. That's all I have to say, so if you're out of the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening, and goodbye.